Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell, comment and watch all our videos. So today I'll be cooking something that most people love to eat in the morning. So I'll be cooking bread with a small twist. In front of you are the ingredients. Let me introduce you to them. Here I have all-purpose flour. Then I have Prestige margarine, 2 eggs. One of the egg I'll use it in the dough, and the other one I'll use it when the dough is ready to be baked. So I'll apply on the top so that we can get that golden, that brownness of the bread that you see on the bread. Here I have yeast. Then I have some milk, warm milk. Then I have cinnamon. This is cinnamon. Then I have nutmeg. Those are the spices that I'm going to use in my dough so that I can give it a different taste from the normal bread. Then here I have some oil. This I'll also use in the dough, and also when you're leaving the dough to rise up, you're leaving the yeast to activate in the dough, you apply some oil so that it doesn't stick on the bowl. So I'll start up the process of mixing. This is warm milk, then this is yeast. To confirm if the yeast is still alive or working, I'll add some sugar in this mixture. Then I'm going to add my yeast. This is just to confirm the yeast is it's okay, it's not dead. And by the way, how do you store your yeast? Some time back I found out that the best way to store your yeast is in an airtight container. Then you refrigerate your yeast. You store it in your fridge so it doesn't go bad. So as we wait for the activation to take place, the yeast will be feeding on the sugar, so we'll see it bubbling, so we'll know that it's okay. Then we're going to mix our spices with our flour. This is our flour. Then I'll mix it with our spices. And because the bread is big, I'm going to use a teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay. Then I'll use some cinnamon, and I'll also use some cinnamon when the dough is ready. I'll show you how I'll do it. So I'll also use a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon. This is to make sure that the dough doesn't taste, it's not tasteless, it doesn't have a taste. And also this recipe, you can use it to prepare your cinnamon rolls. I'll also add I'll not use salt because I'm going to use margarine, and margarine has salt, so I'm not going to use salt on this recipe. On my mix, then I'll mix this up. Okay. just to make sure that the spices are well incorporated. Like so. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It's free of charge, and by subscribing you'll be supporting what I'm doing, and I'll be very, very grateful. So kindly spare a minute, not even a minute, a second, to just subscribe and hit that notification bell. And every time you watch our videos, kindly like, comment, and share. Itakusaidia sana. It's a young channel, so we really need your support. So I've already mixed. I've mixed the flour. Then on my, as you can see, our yeast is okay. It's already bubbling. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? It's already bubblish, so it means our yeast is not dead. It's okay. So we put this aside. Then in our mixing bowl, here is our mixing bowl. We're going to add the yeast mixture and the sugar. We already have sugar in it. You don't put a lot of sugar in the dough because you're going to smear some cinnamon and sugar on our dough before it goes to the oven. So you just add kidogo to sugar in the dough. So that's our yeast mixture. Then I'll use some Prestige margarine, kidogo too. I'll put it inside, and because I'm going to use my hands, I'll be able to make sure it's well incorporated in our mixture. Okay. Then one of our eggs, I'll put it in here. So this is the mixture. The mixture, I'm going to add my flour. Make sure the dough is not so hard. You leave it soft, and when you leave the dough soft, you also get a soft bread. Okay. You can also use a whole wheat flour if you want a brown bread on the same recipe, and you get a very, very tasty bread. Cinnamon bread. Let's put this kidogo flour. This is oil, so I'll add some oil so that I don't use a lot of flour and make the dough hard. Just use some oil to make sure that it's not too sticky. Tunaanza kutoka kwa mikono. Add some other kidogo. See how it looks. Still very sticky, but because of the oil it's not sticking on my hands, because you should leave the dough soft, not hard. So I'll apply some other kidogo oil to make sure once I leave it to rise it doesn't stick on my like that. It's ready. Then I'll cover it with a cling film. Then after covering with that, I'll use a kitchen towel to cover once again and keep it in a warm place. So let's meet after an hour. This flour, because it gives it such okay, I love just to use maize flour instead of the all-purpose flour. So I've divided my dough into two. One is mine and one is for a friend. So just tap it like so. And this. So then I get my cinnamon mixture, but the best way to just do it is by use of your hand. Then I'll use caster sugar, just sprinkle on top. Or you can use normal sugar, nothing big. Not too much. Remember, I do already have sugar, so not too much sugar. Then from this point, let me just apply some in my hands. From this point, you roll, you do like the same way you do for cinnamon rolls. You can also add some fruits like blueberry fruits or the filling. You can add it in between. You can also add some strawberry, whatever you love. You can add it on your bread just to make your bread more tastier. So it's up to you. You can use just the cinnamon or like that. Then you fold the edge like that. But I'll take my baking tray, raise it hapa pole pole. Then I'm supposed to leave it for another 20 minutes to get into shape before I can put it in my oven. So on this other mixture, I'll just put the sugar in. You can also mix everything together like that. Just apply everything in the dough, and you can do what I just did. So onto my other dough, I'll repeat the same process. Same process. Then you get a container, mix your cinnamon and sugar then sprinkle on top of the blue band, like so. So I'm just leaving some space in between because I know they're going to become bigger. So
once you have rolled your bread into your desired shape, you cover
leave
it
them to rest
and give it time to pop and get into shape. That's the next stage that you'll see. And also after the 20 minutes, that's when you apply your egg white so that the bread can turn into a nice lovely golden brown color. And I forgot to take a video of that part as I applied the egg white on this video, but anyway, that's a small piece that I forgot. This recipe can be used to make cinnamon rolls. And this is my final bread. One of the pieces, how it looks, it looks very delicious, very yummy, very soft. And kindly, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share this recipe. Thank you.